My name is Johnathan Ford. I am the IT Helpdesk Manager here at LSE. I've been with the organization since 2011, started off at Trinity Oaks. I don't know the exact date, I just remember I was in college and I needed a job. And I believe the way I got the job at Trinity Oaks is my friend originally applied for the job, my best friend, and he no longer needed the job. He got another job somewhere else. So he actually put in a word for me with the manager, with the dietary director there at the time. Put in a word for me, said, hey, I got a friend, his name is Johnathan. He's looking for a job and I think he'd be a good fit here. So they called me and they were like, hey, we talked to your friend and they said that you're looking for a job and want to know if you want to come in for an interview. And I said, sure. Yeah. I definitely need a job. I'm a college student, So yes, I got that job. I was working in dining services until 2014. I was working a computer science degree. And then I realized, when I grew up, I wanted to be a computer programmer. And I realized, I don't like programming computers. This is not fun at all. I'm sitting in front of a computer all day working on code, and this is very tedious. But I still like technology. I love computers. I love just tinkering around with technology. I love talking about it, looking at it. I just don't like programming it. So I wanted to stay in that field, but not doing tedious stuff like that. So that's why I went into electronic technology, which had like a little mix of everything. So I started working on that degree. That was in 2008. Graduated with that degree in 2013. And then once I graduated, the next couple of months, my boss at the time, she told me about the opening that they had here in this office and was like, hey, I think this would be a good fit for you. And I was like, okay. Still with the company, so that's even better. So I applied for the job, and the role at that time, it was for network support specialist. And I was nervous. With this, it was kind of the same deal, of course, with Mary. She was very easygoing, very lighthearted. It was like a conversation I was having with her when I did the interview, which was, I believe, early January. And then a couple of weeks later, they told me I had the job, and I was thrilled. I just have a passion for technology. I always did growing up. I was always the IT person, in the family. Everybody in the family got that one IT person they could call on. Even though I was working at Trinity Oaks, they always called me for any computer help. Even though we had an IT department at that time that I wasn't a part of, they were still asking me to do stuff. So that's how I know I'm destined to have this job. I'll do IT work for LSE before I was even officially in the role. But yeah, I was always the IT person of the family. So my parents, my dad, my mom, siblings, and maybe it was just due to I guess they knew I was in technology. I was in computer science and electronic technology at school, so they figured, well, if he's in that degree, or working on that degree, he's probably gonna be good at anything regarding computers. So, and plus, I just love technology. I'm this type of guy. I'm gonna read the specs of everything. Like the phone you're holding right now, I know all the specs of it, like the megapixel of your camera, the processor, because all that stuff is, it's interesting to me. So yeah, I just have a passion for it. It's a passion I hope that I always keep. I hope I never get tired of technology. And I encourage people to have that same kind of favor over it. Like, I want people to enjoy technology. I think that's why I'm in this role. I want people to feel comfortable with technology, not despise it. You got to be friendly to it. To me, the friendlier you are to technology, the more friendly it is to you. It started becoming more reality with AI, but that's the truth though. If you're patient with technology, then you'll find it's not as difficult as you think it is. Well, it's the work we do, of course, helping out the immigrants, refugee services, the foster care work that we do, obviously senior services, and me starting from there and coming here and knowing that the work we do with all of the residents and whatnot, and just plus here in this department alone, just good vibes, like, you know, good vibes only. Like, that's not only in this office, in the whole department. Like, everybody in this department is like family. Which to me, I always say, like, you spend about a good 8 hours Monday to Friday with your coworkers, so it helps if you actually enjoy working with them, because, you know, you only get like maybe 4 or 5 hours with your actual family, and then, you know, of course the weekends too, and then your days off, but then most of your time is spent with your work family. So you know, the fact that I actually get along with my coworkers, my teammates, that helped me keep grounded here at LSC. And plus, Mary is a great boss. I look at her kind of like a mentor. Like, started off with her in this career, so she kind of helped guide me in the right direction coming out of college. And, you know, she's really easy to talk to. I could pretty much have any kind of conversation with her. She was there when I got out of college, and she knows all about all my shenanigans. And she was there when I first met my wife, Shannon, talked to her about that. You know, it's always good just to have a supervisor that you can easily go to and talk to. And then, you know, me becoming a supervisor, I try to keep that same approach. Try to be approachable, and not just in this office, not just in this department, but everywhere in LSC. I don't, you know, I want people to come up and talk to me, start a conversation. You know, you always want those kind of vibes. That I want to give off good vibes no matter where I go. I want to be a shining light wherever I go, regardless of the location.